Hey buddy, in this video I'm going to walk you through a step-by-step guide how you can use the BuddyShield plugin and how you can customize the custom layout for this your screen for age verification, right? So we have already installed the plugin called BuddyShield, and now after installing the plugin you will get the menu here called BuddyShield, and once you click on the menu you will get a list of sub menu item here. And first of all we have a general setting here. So general setting is to, like, for example, once you disable, first of all you will gonna disable it, right? And you can save it, and this is the another browser where we can see the all the same page, right? And first of all you can see this is how site looks like, right? So once you started using your BuddyShield plugin and you activate the age verification for the site, and you can set the limit of the age, right? And you can also set that number of days to keep the consent of age verification, right? And once you save it you will get the page here, the age verification pop-up here. So user cannot escape it, cannot bypass it, because we have all the restrictions, so the user cannot bypass it, right? They have to be choose it. So we have lot of options regarding the all pop-up, background color, and all the settings. So one by one we will see. So this is the option for, you can ignore it for the logged in user. So this is just for the option if somebody is already using your site and already logged in and consent is expired, that time it should not be disabled to that visible to that user, right? So you can keep that option for that, but now we keeping it as a disable. And on the content part you can see we have an option for various part. You can set the logo, you can set the title, you can set the content, this part. You can also set the question, like a kind of question, whatever you want to keep here. Are you 18 plus, or whatever age you will set here in the general setting, that age will be visible here. Let me keep it as a 20 for example, right? And the content will look like here. Let me refresh it. So now you can see, are you 20 plus year or old or something, right? So you have all options for that. You can also change the text for the buttons here. You can set the footer content, you can set your terms and policy for accessing the page and conditions, all that, right? You can also, if you don't want to keep some of the part, you can just ignore that content. If you remove that part it will not be visible here, right? If I remove, for example, logo, right, I don't want it on the age verification pop-up, so it will not be visible here, right? And if you want to remove a header part, you can also remove the the footer part. You can also remove this footer content. The similar way you can also keep your own content based on your requirement. You can change the content from here for the button text, both button text, either no or yes. And also you can keep a redirection of particular page where you want to redirect if user fail to, like, if someone is not 20 for example, right? So he will choose the button called 20. I'm not a 20, so you can keep a particular page for that, so that user will be redirected there. For example, I'm not keeping any page redirection here. If user select it, for example, right, so it will get, you will not enough age to view this page, right? And once you refresh or reload the page you will get the same. You will not be able to access it until you accept it, right? So similar way, if you want to change the layout of this, you can change the layout for the over background, the pop-up content, pop-up area, the text. So we have all the options for that here. You can see the if you want to change, for example, I want to change it to the black something, right? And I save it and just let me review it. So it will look like something like this, right? So this is how layout works. You can even customize everything in this part. You can change the font color of the particular text. We have all the setting here. You can go one by one and you can look into it, right? And further we have advanced setting here. Here you can exclude the age verification for a particular user role, so you can also keep that. If you have already disabled this, if it is already enabled, that doesn't mean that it will work, because it will already ignore for the logged in user. But if you keep that disabled, and if you want to ignore for particular user role, you can ignore it by selecting the particular role. And if you want to ignore the age verification for particular URL, you can also select it from here by selecting the particular URLs from here, right? So you can keep the settings here in the list by a single line per URL and After saving, that page will be ignored. For example, I have ignored, we already by default ignore some of the page, for example called this one, right? So this kind of page already ignored. You can see pop-up is not visible here. So this is how actually we have ignored some of the page which are part of the term and condition and policy, right? So this is how actually work. And we have more, we have a tool for resetting the layout, resetting the all setting. You can also export, import your style and layout and the setting from another side, right? And we have some debug mode and all that. So you can also try that. You can export the setting, you can import it from other side. You can also reset to the default. For example, I'm resetting it, right, and I reset. So you can see this is a by default layout look like, right? So you can set the content again here, and you can also reset everything. Yeah, and another part is we have an integration. It has a lot of things, so I will cover this in another video. We'll detail how it work with the BuddyBoss integration, and we will go one by one the settings how BuddyBoss integration works, right? So in this video, this is I'm ending it now. Yeah, thank you, and please comment if you have any questions further on this. Thank you.